For Walls and Futures, it's an exciting time. We recently joined the junior market Next Exchange and see 2017 as a good opportunity to invest.
If you go into, as we go into the new year, everybody's desperate to spend their money as we approach the sort of end of the UK tax year, and it's one of those windows between sort of December and May where typically IPOs and lots of investments are quite well received.
I think oil and gas at the moment is something to look forward to.
I think like anything, if you've got the right product, then it's going to go well, and the market's still strong for anything that is right and right priced.
We're focused on 2 points of the market, definitely the private rental sector, nothing quite so salubrious as the event we are today at the top end, but definitely high quality property.
You've got Trump and you've got him in there now, and if he goes down the road he's going to pursue, and it looks like you may have a trading war with China, there's going to be unstable things going on, oil is the market to be.
Obviously tech has still got a lot, there's a lot of hot companies coming into that space, and they can very easily get sort of multiples on their valuation, you know, if they make the right noise and do the right things. Oil and gas and mining, predominantly oil and gas, but mining's starting to show itself again. But yeah, oil and gas, very good.
I think that real estate, as you've seen in the press, has taken a bit of a pause. Some areas it's down. Again, I think some of that's Brexit-related concerns. I think generally in that market people have sort of frozen sales rather than actually anything else. But obviously purchase volumes are down. Do I think that people are asset switching? I think obviously there's been talk about where interest rates are going. So bonds obviously may look like a more difficult hold. So I think if you can find an attractive investment in the equity space, absolutely.
Well, I think being Chinese New Year, it's nice to see some Chinese buyers coming back in the market, which had a little bit of a time out for a while, but seems to be coming back a little bit. Americans, again, I think are coming back in with some obviously far better exchange rates. So properties are a lot cheaper than they were a year ago.
It's always going to be a big year for China. This is the second largest economy in the world. It will become over time the largest economy. But from where we are in London, sitting here enjoying this at Berkeley Square, Chinese investors looking to get into the United Kingdom, rule of law, sterling's an absolute bargain. Why not just buy London? You can understand where they're coming from. They need to diversify their reserves, they diversify their assets. They've got everything in China at the moment. Presumably the yuan remains under pressure and Chinese investors will come offshore.
2017 comes on the back of a time of great uncertainty, not just for Brexit, but also some major elections that are going on in the United States and other parts of Europe. Right now, I think it's a wonderful time for companies and for businesses to know that the way ahead is certain. When we've had uncertainty, there's been a halt in spending, there's been a halt in investment, there's been reductions in corporate development activity, all those kind of things. But now things are pretty clear.
I think it can only improve. I think that now President Trump is now in charge of America, and the people around him are business people. He's going to run the company, the proper company, the country like a company. And I think that can only bode well for property in prime central London.
You know, China is an ever increasingly important part of that. So it would be foolhardy not to be focused on China, whether or not you're looking at investment into China or you're looking at capital flows out of China. You can't ignore it, and I think that businesses will increasingly focus on their ability to deal with China and all that means, which is challenging in itself.
Of all the countries in Europe, probably the only really safe country, safe in terms of yourself, safe in terms of your assets, safe in terms of your property, is the UK. Then added to that, we have a great educational system. People are, if you walk down Sloane Street or anywhere in Mayfair, I bet you £1 to a penny you don't hear the same language twice, and English once every 5 languages. Everybody feels comfortable here. So my view is this is the home for everybody in the world, all welcome, and it's the safest place to be.
Just from London and how London sits in, let's say, the creative industries right now, I think there's a wonderful opportunity for London to shine like never before and show the rest of the world what it can really do over the next couple of years. So I think that the Chinese New Year, health, prosperity, and all the wonderful things that go around that London, UK, and all the landscape right now, I think, looks extremely positive.
You know, China is here to stay, and I think that, you know, we'll be sitting here in 2018, and there'll be more celebrations around Chinese New Year.